We're live on Facebook.
Oh, sweet.
So say hi, Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Hi, Steve. There's Steve Kelly.
Hi, Mom. Send money.
Hi. Steve's mom sending money, not my mom.
It's this button and that. And we are ready.
We're ready. I'm ready to go.
Okay.
Let's go.
I need a timer. Hold on. It's Talk of the Town on News Radio Wood 1300 and 106.9 FM. I'm Steve Kelly from West Michigan's Morning News. If you listen to the morning show, that's where I get to do most of my fun. Jason Lash is one of our proud sponsors. Jason is with the Epique Group and joins us in studio. Jason, thank you so much for swinging by.
Thanks for having me here, Steve.
If you're new to Wood Radio, you probably are just learning about. You just signed on, right? As a client.
Yeah. So we got this new campaign that we're doing right now, and having a lot of fun with you guys.
What would you say is the best thing about the real estate market right now? We've certainly seen some interesting fluctuations.
Yeah, we were just talking off the microphone about that. There is a little bit misinformation here. Real estate is obviously the prices are gone up quite a bit, but there are some good pockets out there where we can find some good deals for buyers. A lot of times we're taking a lot of our buyers sometimes even off market, just going to our database and avoiding the competition, avoiding the bidding out there. But there's still pockets out there where we can find some really, really good deals. I'll tell you myself, I bought a cottage less than a year ago, a beautiful lakefront property, $180,000.
Holy smokes!
Yep. So, I mean, if I'm buying them, if I'm finding them for myself, I can find them for the clients. They are out there.
Why should a buyer or seller choose you to work with?
Oh, I love that question.
What sets Jason Lash and the Lash Group, Epique Realty, apart from other agents?
First of all, I'm glad you brought up the team. So we're a team of 20-some-odd agents here, 22 agents, I believe, what we have on the team here. So and we're our full-time. And the beauty of having a team here is that if a buyer ever wants to see a house, they don't have to work around my schedule or an agent's on the team schedule. We have partners that will always help out with the showing. So myself, I got kids and whatnot, family and things going on. So if my son's got a baseball game, it gives me opportunity, obviously, to do family first. And my clients can still see their houses that they want to see. Or if we have multiple clients, which thank God we do have multiple clients, again, we could service everybody because everybody gets to go see a showing. It gets to go get in a house. We're always going to work around the buyer and the seller's schedule. As I mentioned before, also, we do have off-the-market properties, so not everything that is for sale is on these websites, Zillows and MLS. There is a lot of homes for sale. There are other opportunities out there. So those are a couple places where we can provide a little bit better service for our clients. One other thing I want to bring up, too, is that we partner with the best lenders in West Michigan. As a matter of fact, our lenders do give a discount to our clients. As a result, our buyers pay less for the house just simply because their interest rates are lower than the competition.
I saw, speaking of marketing strategies, you doing some social media, and you showed a house before it was on the market, right? Yeah. So your marketing strategies are unparalleled. What can sellers expect from you and the Lash Group, Epique Realty, in the process of selling their home?
I do a ton of social media, Facebook and Instagram, a lot of Facebook and Instagram, and we're really doubling down on the YouTube stuff now, too. So there's a lot of social media exposure that you're going to get. Let's be honest. When you list a house with a real estate agent, if they're going to put it on the MLS, I think it's 63 websites. Don't quote me on the number, but I believe it's 63 websites that the MLS is going to feed you off to. We're going to put you on about 1,000 websites, but there's a couple things that we're going to do that's going to be exclusive to our clients that it's just not available to the public. My website, grhomes.net, according to Google, actually outperforms Zillow in a lot of different markets, and that's my personal website. Our listings are featured listings on the front of our website of grhomes.net. The other thing I like to do is, you know what works out there, Steve? TV advertising. So we'll put our houses on TV. So you'll see me on Hulu and Peacock and the streaming services. We do a lot of that. So we list a house. Your home's going to be advertised on TV and get exposure to it. That's what marketing is. It's all about exposure. Thousands of extra people will see your house.
What would you say is something about the Grand Rapids real estate market that the average buyer or seller might not know right now?
Grand Rapids real estate market is extremely diverse. We got some awesome condos out there. A lot of new construction condos. There's some really cool condos that are being built, especially on the south side of town. There's still some opportunities out there for some first-time home buyers. If you're looking to, let's say, a lower price point, entry price point, maybe that's a better way to say it. There's a lot of opportunities for that. And there's luxury lakefront. West Michigan is just such a diverse real estate market with a little bit of everything there. But there's still some good deals. Steve, we were talking before about how prices have gone up, and yes, prices have gone up, and they're not coming back down. They have gone up. But for how many years was West Michigan on every single list of like the most affordable places to live, cheapest place to live? Mm-hmm. We've just simply caught up. And we still got room to catch up. So there's still room for the prices to go up. So there is still this is comparatively a great market to live in, and there's still a lot of opportunities.
If I'm ready to sell my home, we're talking to Jason Lash of the Lash Group, Epique Realty, IPIQUE, by the way. If I'm ready to sell my home, pardon me. If I'm ready to sell my home, how can the Lash Group make my home stand out above other houses on the market?
If you're going to sell your home, first of all, the first thing you need to do is find out how much your house is worth. So go to our website at grhomes.net. Right on the top there, you can type in your address, and you can find your home value for free, confidential. 15 seconds, you'll know what your house is worth. And then after that, we got to do a walkthrough and give you more of a customized valuation. When we do that walkthrough, we're going to be making suggestions of what kind of changes you can make on your house. Now, something that we do, though, is we're looking at return on investment. And that's really crucial, is that I don't want you spending $10,000 in improvements to sell the house for $2,000 more. So that's something that we have an eye for. We've been in the business for a couple of decades now, where we're going to show you how to get your house set up. I'm not crazy about the word staging, but how to get your house ready to sell to maximize your return on investment.
If a homeowner wants to know their home's current value without consulting an agent, what tools are available?
Yeah, that's great. So again, go to our website, grhomes.net. It's right on the top there. It's completely confidential, and within 15 seconds, you're going to get an online home valuation. Now, it is just an online home valuation, so they're going to be pulling from public records from several different sources for public records. If you do need to know your actual market analysis, that's one area that AI and technology just can't do for you. That is still something that we have to walk through the house and take a look at. But if you just, hey, listen, you're curious, and if you don't want to sell, you're just curious of what your house is worth, go to our website at grhomes.net and just type in your address, and within 15 seconds, you're going to know your online home value.
Speaking of which, tell us about some of the risks of buying or selling real estate through like an online service, as opposed to dealing directly with somebody like you.
So, that's a great question. So first of all, you got to be careful wherever you enter your information into. So a lot of those websites out there, and a majority of them, and not our website, majority of them, they're there just to capture your information and turn around and sell it. And that's a huge industry. That's how companies like Zillow survive and Realtor.com survive. They're there to capture data and turn around and sell the data. That is their business model. There is a lot of what we call iBuyers, or institutional buyers. Some are good, some are not good. Be very, very careful of any of the wholesalers out there. And what a wholesaler is they're going to come out there and they pretend to buy your home, but what they're really doing is they're just buying. You sign a contract, and they can assign the contract to somebody else, and they're selling the contract for more money. So just be careful. There's a lot of those wholesalers here in West Michigan. They're not all bad, and I'm not trying to throw the whole industry of a bus, but just make sure you understand what you're getting yourself into. Some of the other institutional buyers, a lot of them just buy the houses at a discount, looking at 60, 70 cents on the dollar, and that works for some people. It's not for everybody. Our team does buy houses, so if you are thinking of selling, we actually we have a program right now where we'll buy houses based on appraised value. So that is something that we do offer. But they're not all bad, but you just got to make sure you know the devil's in the details and really dig deeper into it.
Jason, you touched on that, and we talk about it on the commercials as well. What if a home seller is on a tight timeline? Whether it's due to a job relocation, family situation, you have something special there too.
Yeah, that's our instant cash offer program. I actually just ran into one this weekend down south of Kalamazoo. I went down there, and that's somebody who took a job in Pennsylvania, just needs to get out, needs to sell his house as fast as possible so he can relocate into that. And that's that's perfect for an instant cash offer. It's kind of like trading in your car. They can get the house for more. They can sell the car for more money if they sold it on Facebook Marketplace or they did it on their own. But sometimes they just want the ease and the timing of it. And we base ours off appraised value, which is super nice for a lot of sellers. And that's what we do. Hey, listen, he gets to move out, control the timeline, and still gets a fair price on his house.
I'm old school. I've been around for a little while. I want to be face-to-face with a guy like you when it comes to making these decisions. And when you're doing the same, we suggest Epique Realty, IPIQUE. That's Jason Lash. You can go to grhomes.net, as you have mentioned before as well. Did I make a mistake?
EPIQUE.
Oh, I'll start that all over again.
You said it earlier also, IP. You missed the...
I did?
Yeah.
Just reach out to the Lash Group, EPIQUE Realty. That's Epique, EPIQUE Realty. Or go online to grhomes.net. Jason Lash, thank you so much for coming in today.
Hey, if everybody's welcome to Google me, you're going to see over 390 5-star reviews on Google. So Google the Lash Group at Epique Realty. And thank you very much for having me here, Steve.
This is Talk of the Town on News Radio Wood 1300 and 106.9 FM. That was perfect.
Was that good?
I'm glad you said that. I'll edit the last part into the beginning.
Earlier on, you did Epique also with an I.
I got done one time with a dude, and he's like, "Yeah, my name's Jason." I'm like,
Well,
"What did I call you?" Well, you were calling me Larry. And